Welcome. My name is Bill Howie, and I share my experience of living a sober life in hopes that it can inspire other people to live their best life. Today's topic is stop searching and make some real decisions. When I was 23 years old, I was driving down the street in a old beat up Datsun B210, and I was going to kill myself. I was driving down Golden Lantern. I was driving about 115 miles an hour, and I was all strung out on drugs, and I hated myself, and I hated my life, and I didn't know there was any other way to live. And I had made up my mind that if I saw the lights, I would just crash into the next wall that I saw. And I guess God had a different plan for me because the lights never showed up, and I didn't end my life that day. And I wish someone would have spoken straight to me in those days. I didn't know back in those days. I honestly didn't know that there was any other way to live. I felt stuck. And I spent years searching. And I knew what the problem was. At least the main problem was that I was an addict and a drunk. And, well, I thought I was an addict. I didn't even know I was a drunk. Later I found out, yeah, I'm a drunk too. Alcoholic. And I just kept searching. I just kept searching and running and not being honest that I knew something had to change. And I didn't know how to change it. And finally, I got lucky. I stumbled into recovery. And there was people living there completely different. And they told stories like the story I just told you, and that they were living completely differently. And I still struggled for years. I just kept searching. I couldn't make a real decision. And nothing changed. It just got more dark. The consequences, the actual outside story was just consistent. I would smoke weed during the week and start drinking on the weekends, and I'd get tired and I'd start to do cocaine to keep drinking. And I was like on the way up, just all excited, and I would, it was exciting. I had lots of friends, and yoo-hoo, it was a big party. But inside, people would see me the next day, and they're like, "What's wrong with you?" And I would not tell them that I never went to sleep, and I was dying on the inside. I was dying, and it was hard, and it was a lot of work to hide that from the outside world. So much work. I mean, so much tap dancing, so much pretending like everything was okay. And so if you're searching and you know what the problem is, make a decision. You know? Make a decision. Make a real decision. Stop searching. Because the searching can go on and on and on and on and on. I wanted to, you know, I wanted the safety of what I knew, which was medicating, which was not having to humbly face the reality that I was a serious drug addict. And I wasn't long in this world if I was going to continue to live that way. And I see people who can make it run for a long time. And I made it run for, God, sure a lot longer than I would have liked to. And some people can moderate and, you know, people in my family like that. And it's really just, it's sad because it's clear that they will never face it. Who might have known? I don't know. I know that people who don't face it will never have the experience of fully living and fully giving their gifts. I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. And I don't know what quality these videos I'm making are. I'm my own worst critic. But I know it might help you. And being willing to be honest, put myself out there, is part of giving what I got. And if I was younger, in my younger years, in my early 20s, in my late teens and early 20s and even 30s, if I could talk to myself then, this is what I would tell him. I would say, stop searching. You know what the problem is. Make a decision. It's time. How long are you going to wait? You going to wait till you try to kill yourself again? Are you going to waste another decade of putting it off? Are you going to underlive? Are you going to wear on your soul another decade, another year, another day? Stop. Make a decision. Nothing could change for me until I made that decision or gave up. I just go, I'm done. And I slipped back several times into that life. Sometimes not as dramatic, but I slipped back. I don't want to slip back anymore. Life is good. Life is beautiful. There's so much richness in the world. And you have so much to offer the world you don't even know. You can't even conceptualize it right now. Make a real decision. Make a real decision. And then do the work. Start behaving differently. Start humbly changing. Start walking forward. Walking one step at a time forward into a new life. Into a life of peace, positivity, growth, abundance, significance, possibility. I might have already said that. Make a decision. What are you not facing? Now's the time. Much love. See you next time. Hope you got some value. And yeah, that's what I got.